Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Preach. We're going to look at this week at a question that came in from Tracy. Tracy asked, what is the first goal of a new Christian? And she asked another question involved here, says, what is the ultimate goal of any Christian? Um, whenever that you begin to talk about the first goal of a new Christian, I really wish that the Bible had hey, step one, step two, step three on down the line. There it is in there. You just have to kind of search it out and look for it and see if you can't find it. Here are just some quick things real quickly I can tell you. First off, step one is to attach yourself to a congregation of believers. That is the very first and I think the most important thing you can do. If you begin to remember, Jesus was talking when he's talking about the sower and the seed. The first seed that he planted, some of it fell by the wayside. Satan came immediately and devoured it. Some other seed fell among shallow ground, where the ground had not been prepared. It sprang up, but because it had no root and it was in rocky ground, it died. Some other seed fell among the thorns and the thistles, and the cares of this life came in and choked it out. But yet a fourth of it fell upon good ground. And it's that good ground that you have to kind of look at. And whenever you attach yourself to a body of believers as a new Christian, you can begin to see that good ground take place. Being attached to a body of believers kind of helps you out in several different ways. For example, whenever you're having problems, they're there. Whenever you're going through a hard time, such as new Christians usually do, they're there to kind of help and lift you up and undergird you. Think of it this way real quickly. If someone has an arm amputated, that person can go ahead and live. Yes, they have some problems. Yes, there is a few adjustments that the body has to make, but the body will go ahead and live. However, that arm, unless reattached to another body or reattached to its original body, that arm will die. No questions asked, that arm will die. And the same will happen with new believers or any Christian that is not attached to a body of believers somewhere. They will die. I know the old song, me and Jesus got our own thing going. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have anything going outside the Word of God. The very first thing that a new Christian needs to do is start a daily regimen on reading His Word. Get into that Bible. Find out what, not just read it, but study it. Find out what it means. Run cross references and seek it out and look and see what you can find. And the very first thing that a new Christian needs to do is get a prayer life, a habit-forming prayer life. Don't worry so much as a new Christian about reaching out. Get yourself established. Get yourself established. And is that establishment and that reading, that educating of yourself. That Bible is full of promises. It's full of other things that God has said He would give to us. However, if you don't know what they are, you can't use them. If I make a deposit in your checking account and you don't know about it, you can't use it. However, if I tell you about it, then you can start using it. And so so I know I said the first thing a new Christian needs to do several times, but all of those kind of coincide together. The second question she had was, what is the ultimate goal of any Christian? And that is discipleship, discipling somebody else, discipling someone else that comes on, not just getting them saved, but discipling them, putting them under your wing, helping them to go over rough spots, helping them to grow in their Christian walk with Christ, helping them to become the man or woman of God that God would have them to be. Reaching out to others, that is the ultimate goal of a Christian. You know what God has done for you. You see how God has set you free from alcohol, drugs, whatever it is that He has set you free from your sin. Now then, begin to reach out and help others also, and help them to see that God will set them free from everything that comes against them. God will set them free from those things that try to abuse them and pull them under. Great questions, Tracy. Y'all keep the questions coming in. You can comment. I love it if you have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to our channel. You'll get the updates and know when we're putting stuff up. If not, hey, comment, like it. Tell me if you don't like it. Tell me what you do like. If you're watching this from Facebook, on there, begin to comment, tell us, ask the question, send me messages, or just ask questions in the comment. I'll do my best to answer them. We're trying to do 2 of these videos a week, and hopefully that we'll get your question on YouTube just as soon as we can. Until the next time we have another Ask Preach, God bless you, and we love